Yaya shoved her purse aside and raided under the sink. What was her name kept her pads and tampons in boxes, beside folded washcloths. But she was running low on tampons. Fingers crossed she was extremely forgiving, and this one-night stand didn't lead to any synchronizing. Yaya sat on the toilet, got herself in order, and then unwrapped the tampon. It wouldn't go in. And after all that moralizing, was it the same trouble as last night with what was her damn name's fingers? No. Yaya was sober now, and this didn't feel like her muscles clenching. Something was in the way. Small and loose, yet hard. Hooking her fingers, she did a little prodding, and it fell into her hand, dotting her palm with red splotches around the lump of bone. A baby tooth. She blinked. This had to be a calcium deposit that happened to form a molar shape. She tossed it between her legs, where it plonked in the toilet water, and grasped the tampon again. It still wouldn't slide in. She was almost afraid to find out why, but she had to know. Scant seconds after she set the tampon aside, her exploring fingertips brushed larger rounded bones inside her. She couldn't guess how many by touch alone, but they felt set in the tissue. Yaya? The voice bounced her name on a drowsy tongue. What was her name hadn't noticed the state of her bed yet, only that she was alone. Just a minute, Yaya said. She rarely had a convenient cycle. Never did it strike while she was in the shower or already seated on the toilet. It always hit when she was walking to the bus stop or manning the register at Jumpy's, or right after sex, as if there was a button up there marked, "Push here for eggs, crimson side up." As a bonus to poor timing, her period always struck with fun quirks. Acne rashes, fatigue, skull-splitting migraines. Contrast, surprised teeth didn't seem so bad. It wasn't misinterpreting the shapes either. They were small, capped by corner lumps like molars. And were that not proof enough? The baby tooth lingered in the toilet bowl below. Small and large teeth alike somehow hadn't torn the vaginal wall, that she could tell. Her only pains right now were the cramps that stabbed her abdomen. It could mean worse, though. Her condition. 31 years old, these things happened, and best have it checked before work today. She wiped her hands, dug her smartphone from her purse, its transparent shell case patterned by wires and circuits like a 90s toy, and called her SIB station. "Yaya Betancourt," she said when prompted. "Yaya Betancourt," an automated yet feminine voice echoed. "Your next mandatory acute zygote manifestation syndrome appointment is scheduled for Monday, November 12th, at 11:15 in the morning, at the East Newark Medical Station in Newark, New Jersey. Thank you for calling. AlphaBeta Pharmaceutical, making your world a better place." Yaya hit 0. No operator answered. She asked to speak with a human, but ABP seemed fresh out. Every visit to an AlphaBeta Pharmaceutical SIB station had been on their time, but they couldn't make an exception when she had chompers growing between her legs. She gave up on the phone, unwrapped a pad and stuck it into her underwear. It would only last so long on its own, but the tampon wasn't fitting, and she couldn't exactly call the tooth fairy to swap the teeth for their worth in dimes. Maybe she worked for ABP. Yaya tossed the tampon in the garbage and blustered out of the bathroom. The bedroom opened to one side. The living room and kitchen...